Hi everybody, going live. This is Robin from Our Flower Shop. Thanks for joining us. Gonna do some fresh flower arranging for you. Let's see, I'm gonna start with a dozen roses this morning. I'm gonna do a dozen roses and what we call sunflower mixed arrangement. And both of these are going out for DoorDash orders. We get orders in from a lot of different places, and one of the ways we get orders in is we work with DoorDash, and people can order their flowers right off of their site for us. And their drivers show up and take them away. So that's real nice. It's fun. Missed a couple tips here. Okay, I'm starting with some leather leaf. One of our larger vases, wide mouth vases. And some leather leaf here. Got it shined up. On this particular arrangement, I'm building kind of a bed for the roses to come up out of instead of the greenery all up. So it's kind of, if it looks a little flat right now, that's what we're doing, is building a bed for the roses to come up out of, like that. So this will be a dozen red roses. I try to start with a center rose that kind of dictates my height. And then I try to build out from there. I have counted these roses multiple times. I think, as I've told you before, it seems like counting to 12 is real simple until you go to make an arrangement for a dozen roses. And it seems like I count them a dozen times before I send them out. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have any friends that you think would like to watch us do some flowers, reach out and invite them to watch us. We're going to be expanding some of the things we do shortly. Hopefully expanding our viewership. Let me know, message me. Let me know if you like it, don't like it, would like to see something specifically. I'll see if I can do that for you. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, there we go. Now let's do one more count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We managed to get all 12 in there. Yay. Yay us. Okay. So that's what the roses look like before we add the filler. So if you like them just the roses and the greens, that's how they would look going out. But this particular set is going to get, this particular arrangement is going to get filler. And let me get that. We're going to use some wax flower. So put the wax flower down in there. Gives it a lacy look. Softens it up. Yesterday, I know one of my grandsons that does not live in town was watching. He was homesick from school. Don't know if he's still homesick from school today yet. Haven't checked in with him yet. But if he is, hi Oliver. Hope you get to feeling better. Him and his mommy are a little bit under the weather. So hopefully they'll get better soon. And I think we need a little bit more. A little bit more filler. Hard when your grandkids are sick and you can't be with them and squeeze them and hug them, but at least with modern technology you can see them, which is nice. This one piece here is being stubborn. There we go. There we go. And I think I need another tall piece up there with that rose, that center rose, so it's not kind of sticking out by itself above the rest. Seems like an empty space right there. There we go. All right, so there we go. A dozen red roses with filler going out. Let's see. Sometimes I lose what I thought was going to be the front. There we go. I think I have the front toward me now. So, there we go. I don't know if you can. There, maybe that's a little better. Dozen red roses. All right. Now I'm going to do a mixed sunflower arrangement. And again, this is another larger arrangement that we do. Let me get the vase out. Start with one of our larger, this is one of our larger, heavier vases because the sunflowers get real top heavy real quick. So I try to use a heavier vase so that it's a little more sturdy. leather leaf in here. And I think I'm going to add some taller greens here. I like these taller greens with the sunflowers. Hi, Miss Waters. Thank you for watching. If I saw you in person right now, I'd give you a hug. Now let me grab some sunflowers. I think we'll start with some of this blue delphinium. Some solidago. And some sunflowers. We'll start there. Work our way up. Let's see if we can get all these stems. Well, you know what? I think I'll start with all the filler. And then maybe we can get the sunflowers to behave and sit where we want them to. There we go. There we are. Now, we're going to bring in some of the blue delphinium. You see there, we've got the blue delphinium and the yellow filler going in. All right, and I think we'll also add some purple stock right in the middle. I'll show you. It's a real deep purple stock. The main reason I'm adding that right down the center is, again, they have a good, they set a good strong body in the middle to hold the sunflowers in place. And I think I'm going to go with some baby blue eucalyptus. There. Now we got a good base for our sunflowers. We got a nice little tiny fella. He's still opening. We'll put him right in the center. Got a nice big sunflower here for the front. As you can see, we'll just work our way around. And I think I need another sunflower. Get another sunflower for this size over here. And then I'm going to add a little bit of these guys. I think red often looks good with sunflowers. But I do love color, so you turn me loose. I'm going to give you an arrangement with lots of color. This particular one, a lot of the arrangements that I do, I'm following a recipe of what the people have ordered. This particular arrangement, they just wanted a sunflower arrangement, and I get to use my own choices for it, so that's always fun. A lot of times if you do that, when you order flowers, if you're ordering flowers out of state and you're having them wired, you don't have a chance to go to the shop and pick them out yourself. If you will order a fresh arrangement and give limited choices, like limited specifics, like for instance a basket or a vase, and then just comment designer choice. They're designers for a reason, because they love flowers and they love making, and oftentimes if you give them that choice, they will make you something bigger and better than what you would have ordered, because they'll use what's in season, which tends to be much prettier. So there's what we're looking at so far. I think I'm going to add one more piece to it. Deciding that's the front there. You can see that. And let me grab the other piece that I want to add to it. These are really cool. Kind of a long woody stem. Bring in that cranberry look. Again, they're a hardy stem, so they go really nicely with the sunflowers. See there? Here where we have it next to the sunflowers. So I'll spread a couple of these out in the arrangement. Another one there. And we'll put another one here. And with these woody stems, not only do they add to the arrangement, but they also add additional support because of their, the stems are real woody and very, very sturdy, so they'll give it good support. I want something right here. See how this stem is standing out on its own? I want to put something right there, so I think I'll go with some more of the yellow filler. Again, cleaning the leaves up a little bit on it. And see, there's kind of the naked stem right there in the front, and there. Much better. Let's see, we've got another naked stem there and one back here. So 2 more yellow fillers and we'll have this done. There's that one. And that one. And you can see the stems. Here now you don't see the yellow sunflower stems just standing out on their own. So it makes it more full, more complete. And again, I think we'll go with that being our front. I don't know though. Hard to choose sometimes. But I think right there. Alright. That is our sunflower arrangement. Okay. Now, we have a cute little arrangement here. And it's a smiley face cup. And we'll build an arrangement there. And the first thing we start with is some wet Oasis. Get that pushed down in there. And I cut off the excess here. Add a little bit more water into the container just so it doesn't dry out. Clean up my mess. Flower arranging is pretty and it's fun, but it is messy. In fact, I forgot to put on my apron. There we go. Alright. And this arrangement is a recipe arrangement. We'll start with some yellow roses. And let me get the rest of the items. We've got some yellow and white cushions and some baby sunflowers and some yellow filler. And this will be bright and cheery. Now, the yellow sunflowers, I don't know if you know this, but they are one of the few flowers that will continue to enlarge even after they're in the vase. So they will continue to grow. I think I'm going to switch these two guys out. There we go. And there we go. So that'll be our base. See there what we're starting with. We're going to cut these down pretty short because of the container. This particular arrangement, I build a little backwards compared to how I build some of the other arrangements, because I'll be coming in with the greenery last. For me, it is probably backwards from what someone would teach you if you were going to a floral school. But for me, I like doing it that way because all the stems get in the way, because it's a smaller, more compact arrangement. And the greenery stems are, for the most part, thinner. So you can slide them right in. You can slide the greenery stems right into the arrangement, whereas the flower stems are thicker. And if you filled up the space with the greenery stems, the flower stems don't have anywhere to go. So it makes it harder to get them in there and get them secure. So I like to start with the flowers on these arrangements, and then I'll fill in with the greenery at the bottom. There we go. Let's slide that into there. See there how we're filling in the spots. And now we're going to put some green in with it. Excuse me. What I did here is I take this greenery and see how each set of leaves has a section. Like here, I'll cut right down by that leaf. Here, I'll cut right down by that leaf, and here. And that'll get me, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of greenery out of one stem. And again, just cutting, let's see if I can show you. I just come right here where the stems meet the leaves, right there. Hope you can see that. And again, can get 1, 2, 3, and 4 out of one stem. All right, and there we have it. Our smiley face arrangement is done. All right, so we showed you a dozen red roses today, a half yellow, half white smiley face arrangement, and a dozen red roses. Let's see if we can get them all in here. There's the smiley face. There's the sunflower arrangement. And a dozen roses. So, hope you enjoyed watching that, and hope to be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.